Okay, so I'm watching the timer. We have about 12.5 minutes, and I realize very much that it's very late in some of your countries, and time for you to go home from the offices or switch off from your computers. Just wanted to really say thank you for incredible engagement in so many of the sessions today that have gone really, really far beyond what we would term the usual suspects, but have had inputs from so many new people and faces we haven't seen. So I'm really excited. I can only imagine how much even more engaging it's going to be in person when we meet in Colombia in March. So please do mark that one in your calendars. I have just a couple of reflections. I wasn't able to attend all of the sessions. I do want to flag that through this same link that you were able to join the VCE with, you will also be able to access the recordings of all of the sessions, which is fantastic. And I do encourage you to look back at some of those recordings which of the sessions you weren't able to attend. I mean, the fireside chats, I particularly like the real fire sounds. It was a little unnerving at first, but nobody stood up and ran away, so that was fine. So the one on data use was great. That one of the main takeaways there was that the up-to-date nature of IATI data is really useful and allows for important real-world impact. However, targeted training, collaboration, and work on the data standard itself is needed to increase the usability of the data. I was also just coming from the gaps in the IATI dataset session. Now, one takeaway for me, there were many, was that if IATI and its community comes to the conclusion at a strategic level that what we might want to do is focus on some smaller or different publisher types, well, the technology team that's in place is well ready to support those changes. Just a matter of determining which of the data gaps are more important to which parts of the community. And then earlier, how to scale publishing. Unfortunately, I missed that one, but as I understand, one of the takeaways there was actually more of a question. Given that all people are going through the same data model and process to publish, should we really have plurality and diversity in our tactics and methods? Just a few takeaways there. I wanted to hand, however, to Henry, who's the chair of our governing board, to give us some thoughts on his experience here at today's VCE, and then once you've had some chance to make some remarks, Henry, then we'll close out for good. So Henry, over to you. Thank you very much in advance. Go ahead.
Yep. Thank you, Annalise, and thank you, everybody. It's been a very fruitful day. Colleagues, esteemed guests, and members of the IATI community, it is my honor to deliver the closing remarks of this year's IATI Virtual Community Exchange. In this 5th edition of the VCE, we have had the opportunity to engage with colleagues and partners from around the world to discuss IATI's role in helping to solve some of the most pressing issues facing the development and humanitarian sectors today. And also, conversations have been stimulating, very insightful and informative. In fact, we have heard from experts, from professionals and advocates who are working tirelessly to promote transparency and accountability, from the use of IATI data to improve decision-making, from understanding user journeys, from the perspectives of the publishers to improve the quality of data, the potential for artificial intelligence and its potential in the IATI world, as well as the importance of engaging with communities to ensure that development efforts are truly participatory. In fact, all the presentations and discussions have been very useful with a wealth of knowledge and a lot of insights. Transparency and accountability are key to ensuring that resources are used effectively, but also efficiently. It is therefore heartening to see the progress that has been made by the IATI community in advancing the transparency agenda. The IATI standard has become an essential tool for improving the quality and availability of real-time data in the development cooperation and humanitarian space by providing a common language and framework for reporting. The IATI standard has helped to promote greater transparency, accountability, and effectiveness in development. Nevertheless, we must continue to push for greater transparency and accountability in all aspects, and that the data that is published by IATI is of high quality and is accessible and useful to all our stakeholders. On that note, I would like to express my appreciation to the organizers of this event, especially my fellow governing board members and the IATI Secretariat. I would also like to thank all the participants who have contributed to the success of this fifth IATI Virtual Community Exchange. All of your insights, experiences, and perspectives have enriched our discussions and provided inspirations for the work that lies ahead. By working together, we can ensure that the resources we invest in development cooperation are used effectively and efficiently, and that we make progress towards a more equitable, a more just, and a more sustainable world. In closing, I would also like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude and sincere appreciation to the government of Colombia for accepting to host IATI's next members assembly, together with an in-person community exchange, which will take place on the 5th to 7th of March 2024. In fact, we are delighted to be working with the Agencia Presidencial de Cooperación Internacional de Colombia to host our flagship annual event for the first time in Latin America. This location provides an excellent opportunity to engage new development and humanitarian open data sector audiences. And we look forward to seeing many of you there. Registration for the event will open this month, along with invitations to deliver and host sessions at the in-person community exchange. For now, I encourage you to note down the date, 5th to 7th of March 2024. And once again, thank you, colleagues, esteemed guests, and members of the IATI community for your participation in this year's VCE. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Henry, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. We have all heard from you. We have heard the importance of saving the date, 5-6-7 March of 2024. I would just request, and recalling from our opening session, that we had launched our new CSO training. So I would invite somebody, please, to drop that. Thank you very much. He read my mind. Link into the chat. And I do encourage our CSO partners and others to look at this new training and share it with their partners. Nothing else to top your great closing, but to say thank you so much, everybody, and have a fantastic day, evening, wherever you may be. Thank you, and thanks to the organizers. Really appreciate you all, and the interpreters. Thank you. Bye-bye.